Guru Nation, I wanted to give you a market update. So for those that don't want to watch the hour-long interview I did with a recruiter and a sponsor level director who's in charge of hiring for 2024, like, remote jobs are starting to go away. I know a lot of you guys and gals are asking, hey, are there any remote jobs? How can I don't have any research experience, but I want to do something remote, or I'm a CRC and I'd like to do something remote. Like, they're there, don't get me wrong, but the norm is it's decreasing as opposed to what we had during the pandemic. During the pandemic, we had a bunch of remote jobs, and then that trend continued for a while because people realized, well, hey, maybe we can now recruit from all over the place instead of keeping them locally. That is changing. Like, in-office jobs are back. Not CRAs so much. Most CRAs I know are home-based. But a lot of the other roles, they're starting to come back to the office, especially at the sponsor level, because they're calling it culture, because of culture. Like, it works better for our culture. There are still remote jobs out there. But if you are especially someone without very much experience and you want to get a new type of job, or you want to get a job, like, level up, like from CRC to CRA, you're not going to get mostly remote. And, like, CRA jobs are not really remote. Like, they're remote in the sense that you don't have an office necessarily to check into, but you are going physically to sites. Now, some of your site visits may be remote because the sites may offer Creo or some kind of eSource or eReg, but a lot of it is like, okay, one visit can be remote, one visit in-site, physically on-site at the clinic. That's what a lot of our CRAs are currently doing. Like, they're breaking up their visits, so some visits are remote, other visits are in person by the same monitor. They break it up, but they go fully remote again in 2024 and beyond. At least it's looking like, for right now, for 2024, remote is not necessarily the new trend. The new trend is to actually bring back everything in-house, especially from the sponsor level. Everything's coming back to the office, or at least a hybrid, where it's like several days of coming into the office as opposed to just everything working from home. And this is especially true if you are lacking the experience and it's a new job for you, it's a new role for you. So if you're going from project manager at one place to project manager at another place, it's not a new role. They might be more willing to let you have that flexibility. But if you're going from like a CRC, clinical research coordinator, to a project manager, and you think you're going to get remote, chances are it's going to be tougher to do now in 2024 than it was in 2020 or 2021. Let me know what you guys are seeing in the marketplace. It's also kind of dry at certain levels. Like at the sponsor and the CRO level, it's a little bit on the dry side, but at the site side, it's booming. It's still booming. And even some sponsors and CROs, it's just very situational. A lot of it depends on your expertise and your experience. So, not to crush your dreams, but right now, remote, if you are looking to get your role and it's a new role and you want remote, you might be asking for too much. If you can find it, take it. That's what I'm seeing. That's what people are telling me. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Guru Nation. Bye-bye.